Hi, this is Nancy and Katie, and we are coming to you live from Austin, Texas, from the beautiful Mallory Mansion on Lake Travis. I'm looking out over the sunset, the sailboats going across the water. I wish I could run across this spot every single Saturday. Do you think we can arrange it? I don't think we can. It's also a lot of work to like transfer all the equipment, everything. Yeah, it is a little. Possibly, maybe actually going to be at the Silver Eagle Tap House. Thanks for getting that locked down and I'll let everybody know. Also, possibly the Under the Hood Cafe up in Killeen, Texas. Just want to give a little shout out to all of the members of the service that could not be here this evening and our supporters that are overseas. Just want to tell you guys that we are always in our thoughts and prayers. And if you want to see what's going on, was Casey J. Porter, and he has been doing videos from us to his stop list, and now is back in the United States of Arabia as a military. Go check out his website on YouTube, and check his channel there, Casey J. Porter. You can see the new videos there. Right now, though, we are sitting here with Jack Blood, who is the host of Deadline Live, American Radio, one of favorite, and also Danny Romero, who is the force behind American Radio. Thank you both for joining us. We appreciate coming out for our anniversary bash.
Thank you. Happy anniversary, and thanks for coming over to my house.
Hey, no problem.
Sorry, mansion.
Yeah, it's not a house, it's definitely a mansion. It has an elevator feature. It does. I rode on the elevator today.
A dungeon.
I was looking for the slide down to the lower level. Where is that?
I just think they had one. The slide. So Jack, when you buy the house, you have a spiral on your face.
Well, you know, yesterday I talked to my friend Warren Cucurullo, who's maybe listening to this broadcast right now, and he said, I'm looking for a house in Austin, and this house happens to be for sale. So Warren, if you're listening, it only took me less than 24 hours to find your new house.
All the early announcements were only
and look, they say you gotta keep Austin weird. If we bring Warren here, okay, it'll be so weird here in Austin. Be careful what you wish for, you might get it.
Now, Jack, your show's on 3 to 5 weekdays on American Radio, is that correct? Are you still doing 2 hours now?
Thanks for listening.
I've been busy doing all my acting stuff.
The cattle prods kick in around in the afternoon at some point.
She's been doing.
Danny Romero has cattle prods hooked up to me, and they go off at a certain time of day, and they only stop when I sit in the chair and the microphone goes on. So
yeah, you can hear Jack.
Is it 3?
Don't tase me. Don't tase me. And congratulations, you guys, for hanging in there for all the trials.
It seems like about 6 years. Why does it seem like it's so long?
It seems like it's a long time for me.
It seems like
Did y'all ever shut up and get off the air already?
No, I love this show, and people, my listeners hear me talking about you guys all the time.
Well, you know we have your autograph on the dog building posted in our studio.
I followed Ron Paul's example. You guys needed some contributions, so I gave you a $1 fiat, whatever it is, and I autographed it in order to increase its value. This is what we're doing in order to give money real value.
That's exactly right. So we have Penny Langford Freeman that's calling in. She wrote a poem for us and wants to, I can't wait to hear this. She is fabulous. If you don't know who Penny Langford Freeman is, I would recommend you come to her friend on Facebook. We have a Facebook page, Penny Langford Freeman. Check out the notes. The woman is amazing. I've died staying fighting next to her in a heartbeat. I love her. I can't even say it enough. And I couldn't come home. And you know, her and Jack online together, it's always funny. So funny. They're both just hilarious.
Penny and I met July 4th last year in South Dakota, and we had something called the Animal House. All of us were there together. I don't know if you guys heard about that. It was me and Penny and Pat Shannon. I don't know if you all know Pat Shannon. He is the funniest guy. He used to be a troubadour, like a great musician, and he met Tupper Saucy, who was at the time being chased by the feds for tax problems, unlike the Obama administration. And they were after him big time, and guys were losing their lives for a very small amount of taxes back in those days. I think we really, you can see how much we accomplished when you study the tax movement, and you go back and you look 10, 20 years ago, and you see what it's like now, and this is no consolation to Edna Lane Brown, who should be out of prison, and Tim Geithner goes in their place. But Pat Shannon is just a great guy and a fun guy, and we had that Animal House up there in South Dakota thanks to the Granny Warriors who put on that gig up there, and I got to know Penny Freeman, and the great way to get to know people is to have to live with them for 3 or 4 days. Where I could tell this on your show, right?
I don't know if Penny's online.
I woke up, I'm going to tell this story real quick, Penny. I woke up, it was probably 7 or 8 in the morning. I was going out to do some radio interviews to promote our gig, local interviews. And I look over, and there's Penny, and she's standing over this guy, John Statmiller. You heard of him? And she had a giant stick. And I thought she was going to beat him with it. Well, I think she almost did, but...
female, and she will kick your butt.
She's listening. I bet.
You did have a broken leg or something. Right?
Crutches are a crutch.
Penny, how are you?
We miss you tonight.
Yeah, she's a granny. You know, this is a lady who treats her animals better than most people treat their mothers, as Penny Langford Freeman would say in her notes, because I read her so good. And now she's a terrorist or potential.
We're all terrorists now.
Hey, I went to the Tea Party, and according to MSNBC, I'm a racist because I went to the Tea Party. And I guess we predicted that, right? About a year ago, we said once they have the black pseudo-president, there will all be, anyone who disagrees with the president will be racist.
So what, Penny?
Well, can you read it and then wait a minute?
Hold on, we're fixing to go on break, so Penny, I want you to read it right when we come back from the break.
Yeah, well, we only have a minute, and I just wanted to say, first of all, thank you, Penny, and we do miss you.
I know, it's not here.
This is like the first time we've had about Penny.
I know, but she's calling in a please.
Come home, Penny.
Yeah, we miss her.
Penny, they've got this place rigged. You're going on massive speakers throughout Lake Travis, which I'm sure some of your tax money paid for. So let's get your money's worth, and we want you to read your poem.
Right after the break, in just a second.
Well, she only had a minute for the break, and I didn't want her to get partly through the break.
I know, that would be a bummer, so
let's do a little funny here.
Yes.
We've got Deadline Live.
.info.
You can check out Jack's website. You can check out our broadcast network, which is AmericanFreedomRadio.com. You can go there and check out who's online now, which would be us.
Right, and they have donations.
They do have a donation link, so definitely go and be supportive. Also, you can check out our website, LibertyCafeShow.com, and also be our friend on Facebook. It is The Liberty Cafe Show. That's our fan page, and Katie Nancy is our actual page. This is Liberty Cafe Show on American Freedom Radio.
So proud of you, Katie. I did it!
You do it?
I did it! I
I was just
did
getting the
it!
band situated
No,
downstairs.
that's cool. I did it!
That's great. You didn't drown the sub, though.
There's nothing there.
I'll be back for you.
Hey Tony, how you doing?
Oh, it's just not good. How are you? It won't work. Sarah, now
Hey, how are you?
how's it going? Good. It's pretty cool, huh?
Hey, Jack. Kristen wants us to show you Modulus and all kinds of stuff.
We have that on my website.
What else would you show us?
I
She's like, make sure you get Jack to look at this and look at that, and I'm like, you're not talking to Jack.
I know what it is. I don't have to work it.
Well, you're on Modulus right now on our channel.
I know. We run that on my app, Deadline Live TV, on my website. And we have a big story out right now, a 9/11 story, if you want to plug
I
that.
already posted it, and I got lots of responses on it already.
Okay.
On the Facebook page.
That's
really
just
good.
part one. There's a lot more. We just wanted to put out a little at a time.
A couple of our fans were like, the new ones that are just coming on. You know, we don't post a lot of stuff on that because that's not our especially. I know about it, but I don't know like probably like you know about it or like We Are Changed that talk about it all the time. Because I've read all this stuff, but I can't remember all that stuff.
It's
right?
me too.
It's
I
too
know.
much. I'm
It
just
is.
like I know it's a lie and you know they kill people that are witnesses. And stuff.
I've forgotten way more than I know.
Oh,
that's
yeah,
for
you know,
sure.
yeah, I mean, totally. And so I posted up, and they were like, "Damn, you guys are, you know, even posting stuff about this." And I'm like, "Well, it's not our thing." But so they were reading your thing, and they were really appreciating what was going on.
There's some big stuff coming, man, that we're going to be announcing here pretty
Come on, walk
soon.
out the door. Can you make sure he's not leaving with my phone? Thank you, Mike.
Oh, my God.
You like Terry's video?
Yeah, well, I'm a little pissed because all the hits are going to that video and going to this other guy who picked up the story on WordPress. It's the 35th biggest story on WordPress right now, which has hundreds of thousands of stories. But they're not going to my site, they're going to this other guy's site to read my story. And they're not going to your radio network to hear the archive, they're going to Google to look at Terry's video.
The opposite.
See, on our website, I've got the video.
I think this is all live.
Oh, they're
and
live.
stuff here, so. You know, it's always like that. When I had Tim Russert on, you think I got one hit from that? I didn't get one hit on my website from doing that, you know? It's not about that, but it would be kind of nice to, you know.
One hit from one.
I interviewed the guy from Meet the Press. I got like no hits on my website from it, even though it was one of the most viral videos and stories that ever went out. Because it went on other websites and they got all the hits from it, you know. It's always like that.
Yeah, sure.
That's why I don't care about it anymore. It's worthless. More important just to get the news out, man.
Change that.
So you gonna go to Blunt Force Trauma with me tonight?
Liberty Cafe show.
You gonna go to Blunt Force Trauma with me tonight? You can like, they can go over our path, we can go over the airport, however many drinks, and then go back over. It's right by my house.
Jack and Danny are chatting away over there, and we got Penny Langford Freeman on the phone. She has a poem for us that she's going to read as soon as the music starts. We're going to get that going for you.
Yeah, if you'd like to call in and chat with us, we have 30 more minutes. It's 512-879-3805 and come and chat with us.
Absolutely. So, Penny, we've been hearing about this poem, and I'm telling you.
Are you going to read it for us now?
Okay.
You know, whenever jury has put this stuff out on us and tries to use their bullying and fear tactics, you know, I was against the age, and so it was pretty much very called survive, you know. So you learn how to survive in this world, and it's not by bending and dismissing bullying tactics, okay? So this poem is called No Fear. And my handle on my poetry, I call it Patriot Poetry, and I call myself Penny Longfellow. You ready?
We're ready.
I will not be a victim of alcohol abuse. I will not live in a life of fear and having too much fun. I lifted up in heaven and lost upon death's door. There's nothing they can do to me that's not been done before. I cannot be offended, but opinion doesn't count. I know exactly who I am and what it's all about. My smile just gives me a lighter, a crown on my other way to keep on getting more. So go ahead and let take my life away. I'll take my business. No words are good to say. They can't take away the truth. I'll put that here with you. So if I come up missing, just let me out of school. So they can kill my body and run it into ash. But they can't take my spirit. But they can kiss my ass.
You have to post it on Facebook so we can repost it.
Absolutely.
I'm glad to do that, and I've got other forms that I write, and you know, they run in my brain and come out my redneck mouth. So it's a little bit of a different style than Henry Wadsworth. And Ron Paul. But I think that, you know, it's appropriate for today's lifestyle, and the message is the same that, you know, been forever. Freedom and liberty is something that, you know, the little students over in Finland Square died for. But in South Texas, you have to find it into a different language, and that's my language. I've always told people that, you know, the only thing that I did for Ron Paul during my tenure as his political director, and so, you know, that's who I am, and that's how I talk, and I know that it doesn't sound eloquent, but it is from my heart, you know?
See, now I have to disagree because I think all of your writings are quite elegant and eloquent, both.
And real. I know, I can always, I love Penny's poetry because I get it. And I'm not a poetry person, but I love Penny's writings and poetry because I can understand it, and it makes me feel, it makes me want to get active, it makes me mad, it makes, you know, I love it. It makes me cry sometimes.
We really do rely on you.
I'm always...
Am I wrong on that? No.
I'm inspirational. That's one that people use for, like, but I don't know how to explain it. It comes into my brain, and I'll sit down and I'll be thinking of, you know, what's going on. And I sit down, and I just got, it comes on my fingertips, and I've never read it. And as far as being able to express my feelings, and the emotions that come from the human spirit, it comes out like this, you know, hit my ass.
Well, Penny, you inspire people, so that's very inspirational.
Well, I appreciate that.
But if you do also yeah, if you have the like yeah, like you can knock on
We all love you.
You're trying. Can we get 9 o'clock even though I'm glad to be on here, but 9 o'clock the party's going to start because we're going to start partying with everybody.
Well, I have to say that, well, the clear skies are coming. There's a cool band coming up. We're going to have a lot of fun.
It's 2 swimming pools.
Well, I, for one, am glad you're
I
going to
know
be
it's
there for the
worth
summer
working.
teams. You have such a great way of speaking, and you have such a presence that we need that for soccer teams. Yes, we do.
Hey, have you guys asked Penny? I'd like to get Penny's opinion on this. What do you think about Rick Hairdo, I Was a Cheerleader to Perry? It's a long name, but he gets by with it.
Governor Gardner's home.
What do you think about him going out now and saying that we should observe the 10th Amendment, and that if Texans don't like the way the federal government is extorting and bribing us and handling us and turning this great state into a police state, that we're going to somehow leave the Union? I'd like to get your interpretation of this, because it sounds like he's gearing up to separate himself from Kay Bailout Hutchinson, and it's all just a giant illusion. But that, of course, is my opinion. What's yours?
My opinion is, well, you know, I think tactically and strategically, as far as And so if he has done that polling, and it's come up where it is a very positive thing for him to support poverty in the state, that means that most of the citizens are thinking,
Exactly.
the government is trying to whack us. And he needs to do something different to reconcile himself to the voters here in the state. So he's doing this and completely political move.
So what you're saying is that the political wind is now blowing towards state sovereignty and potentially even secession. So does that mean we're winning, Penny? I mean, if the political consensus is going to such a place where the Rovian Frankenstein, Governor Rick Perry has to now say these things, it seems like we're accomplishing something. Then that's how I see it too, Penny. And for me, it's like this. I usually like dinner and a movie. I know this is a family show. I usually like dinner and a movie before you take me to bed. That's the nice way to say it. Yeah, and I'm not teabagging anyone either.
Dang it. Well, Penny.
When they say video,
I don't know about this. I just noticed. I mean, I know there's animal laws and stuff like this.
everything.
On that note, we're going into break right now. Thank you so much for calling, Penny. Always a joy to have you. And Jack
And my hero John Bush is here right now.
Yeah, get him on the air.
We had John Bush on here. Where have you guys been?
Well, we're partying.
This is Liberty Cafe Show. I am.
Love you, Penny.
Love you too, Penny.
This is Liberty Cafe Show on American Freedom Radio. Check it out at AmericanFreedomRadio.com.
That ask you're in a band, Gamma Ray.
What about him?
Were you in a band called Gamma Ray?
No, I play that band on my show. My band is the Austin, Texas Revolutionary All-Stars. And we are playing on July 11th at Hunter.
We still have that whole footage of that whole night.
We have a really big shoot we play. Have you seen that new Polygraph radio site?
Yeah.
It's pretty bitchin', man.
Yeah, it is cool.
What is that?
That's Mike Farr, those guys. They work on some technology. And they've got
It's a truth music site.
Truth music site. These are all truth music bands. And they've done a
Polygraph radio.
Really cutting edge. Cutting edge. It's called polygraphradio.com.
So it's a music radio
Music
thing.
venue, but political.
Cool.
And they do stories and the whole bit.
Cool.
Yeah, it's really neat, and the standards are pretty high, but if you write truth music and it's well recorded and you got a little bit of a fan base, they put you in there, and it's going to be just a massive one-stop shopping for truth music. Yeah. They're starting a record label. And
Fucking market for it now, so many people are starting to win the fight.
And there isn't anyone to support those people. So
Well, think about what you guys were saying. And, when it was just the Constitution Party, Libertarians, Ron Paul guys going up,
we play this song.
everything was, oh, it's just the fringe people. It's just the conspiracy theorists. It's just the Alex Jones guys. Yet you get a bunch of young people in there, a bunch of middle class families, and they get scared and they're like, oh, you're racist. Either there's a few of you and you're fringe and you don't count, but then you grow in numbers and you're racist. So that's an old trick. We've been doing that for years. Well, we've never had the numbers we've got. And if we keep it professional, there's no way that
Are you guys playing this on your show?
Acorn people are
Are you
showing
guys playing this song on your show?
It's like racist signs.
Because my band does a cover of this song. It's really cool. We care a lot, and then we're gonna put all y'all in it. We do our video, and you'll all have a little segment where you can say we care a lot. And
that's a pretty good story. Wow. So is this it?
yeah, that's it. I can tell by the writing. Yeah, it's brand new. I think so.
My horn get on y'all there. My horn going off on the air. Watch my keys.
This is between you and me. I heard that. Where was that coming from?
Broadway. I left my keys inside.
Yeah, what that was.
Yeah, I thought I had to
That's why they brought down. That's all part of the plan. I thought it was something going out the boat dock or something.
Hey, John.
I love Lucy comedy scene on the Broadway.
This is my wife, Tony.
Hi, how are you?
John Bud. Are we done, you guys, or can I come back on and wish you a giant happy first anniversary?
Yeah, he dated my ex-girlfriend.
You gonna make it for another year?
He's a cool cat, yeah.
The 14th year is the hardest, from my opinion.
What do you work?
It does, and then it starts getting harder. It's like getting married, you know.
That's a great little establishment right there. That one. When I was working out for a 2-week period, that's where
I'm in my 14th. In fact, my 15th anniversary is coming up here in June. So happy. I just want to go back to my first year. That was when it was so good, and I was, not that you guys are naive, but I was very naive about radio. Of course, that was back in the olden days, back before the internets and all of that. But happy anniversary to you guys, and for your listeners, they should know what a great asset you guys are to our community, to our neighborhood, and to the city of Austin. So we're really happy to have you guys, and this is going to be a big year for you. Second year. Just watch out for that 14th year. It is a bitch, man.
I'd like to also congratulate you guys, and I'm very proud to say that I'm the guy that put you on the radio. You guys are fantastic, and I see nothing but success for you guys, so keep it up, and we love you here.
As long as you stay on FU radio, you'll be successful. Dan is working on a new name right now.
I just wanted to say thank you to Danny for giving us a shot on air. We could not have done it without your confidence and your vision.
I know talent when I see it.
Oh,